mil to pay off that.
So this is part 2 of why I think that you don't need a record label in 2022. If you haven't seen part 1, go ahead and check out part 1. And it's basically a response to R.D. Caprio basically saying that, you know, record labels, they just take 80%, blah, 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 it's all long. Yeah, so with the combination of streaming platforms and the way social media works, where you're direct to your consumer, you can reach your audience. And in the marketing world, it says that it's easier to get repetitive, repeat customers from your core audience that you already have than to go out there and get new customers. But what you need to do is actually put in the budget, put in the ad spend, and do the marketing yourself, like you've already been doing, to get that 500k, to make that 500k to 1 million. Do you understand where I'm going with this? Yeah, and then record labels will come up to you and be like, oh, you know, we like you, we see your potential, but, you know, sign with us and we'll give you the what you need. We'll give you the marketing spend. We'll give you the budget. How did you find them? How, if they wasn't doing the marketing themselves and if they wasn't doing the visibility, how did you find them in the first place to come and offer them a record deal? Because really and truly, in the history of music and these bogus contracts, yeah, because we can even take this back to the 30s, 40s and 50s. Our ancestors will even be rolling in their graves and they'll be saying that, have we not learnt? Because how many times have you heard people signing bad contracts? They don't have, their best interest is money. That is their best interest. They don't have your best interest at heart. All they want to do is make money. Do you understand? Because at the end of the day, all these record labels, the only language that they understand is money and profit. If they can use you, your intellectual property, your artistry to make money, that is what they will do. And in 2022, this is the hill that I'm on, you do not need a label to actually make that money. Like, really and truly. And that's why more time people are starting their own record labels, treating themselves as their own business, their own brand, their own record label. But if you feel in your heart of heart that you need a record label, if you feel like you need a record label, you can do what Burna Boy did. So Burna Boy, obviously, he was already big. He didn't really need to sign to a label, but he wanted to reach the world globally. He wanted to make a global impact like he has done. So he signed to a record label just to take him to that tip, just a little bit further. But he also said that, basically, if you feel like you want to sign, make sure you have the money to buy yourself out. Do you understand? If you don't want to be tied underneath a contract, make sure you have the money to buy yourself out and, you know, get out of the label while you can.